Hey everybody, welcome to Apex Syndicates. Alright, I have found something incredibly unique. It's getting ready to launch on the Robinhood chain. I've never seen a token like this. Money printer go Burr. I'm telling you right now, this thing is going to be a money printer. This is something, like I said, that they are creating a mechanism for just potential exponential send. This thing is going to go parabolic, in my personal opinion. Now, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research and do your own due diligence, but I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be throwing a very big bag of cash at this project because I see the potential, because I've never seen anything quite like it. And the content and the different things that they're creating is phenomenal. So let's dig into this.
Cash at the Federal Reserve, an infinite amount of cash at the Federal Reserve.
Check this out, guys. So epic. Okay, so this is their website. I just want to go through it. I'm going to explain to you what this is. Money printer go Burr. It's the Burr token. But, oh, I love this music. Might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I absolutely love it. So this is the kind of content they're creating. This is high energy, just vibed, content that just really gets you going. So the, infinite printer tech. Okay, basically this is something incredibly interesting. What they're doing is they're using their tax and their liquidity for buybacks and burns. Okay, so it's really an interesting concept because every trade feeds the machine. Okay, what they're doing is they have a 5% built in the slippage. There's a 5% buy and sell tax, but it's not really shown. It's just built into the slippage. Okay, now what does this do? Why is this important? Well, 70% of those fees go into buybacks and burns. So they're going to be buying straight off the chart and it's burning the token permanently. So it's going to be incredibly deflationary. Okay, 20% of this goes straight into compounding into the liquidity pool. So it's going to be increasing and making a fatter, more thick liquidity. What does this mean? Well, that just means the bigger the liquidity is when people start to sell the token, it doesn't move the chart. You see projects with really low liquidity and somebody sells $500 and you're like, oh my God, what happened? And it wrecks the chart and you see this big red, candle just destroying the chart. Well, this is going to be very different because, like I said, automatically it's going into compounding into the liquidity pool, making it thicker and making it stronger. So the more volume that comes in, the more tokens that are burned, that means the stronger the liquidity gets. And 10% automatically goes straight into a treasury, which will be used for marketing. Okay, so that's important. You have to have marketing. They need to be paying influencers. They need to be doing this stuff, getting this project on people's radar. So more people buy, creates more volume, creates more, buy and burn pressure, creates a thicker liquidity, and it's just it's a petrol motion machine. Okay, so this project is really, really, really interesting. Now they're going to be having this right here. It's the machine right now, and what this is going to be is like a live dashboard, I believe, that's showing you everything that's going. Right now it's offline because the token hasn't launched, but this is basically, from my understanding, is going to be like a dashboard showing you what's going in for the burning, what's going in for the buybacks, how it's going in for the compound, all of this stuff. So everybody in the community, everybody involved will be able to see exactly what's going on and see where it is. And so this is the kind of token you want to buy, you want to get in early, and you want to just hold. You want to hold because seriously, it's going to go parabolic. It's going to absolutely send. Money printer go Burr. It's awesome. Like I said, I've never seen a mechanism quite like this, and I really think that this is going to do incredibly well, especially when I look at the content, the style, the music, the hype, the energy. I can really see people getting behind this, and this thing could go parabolic. When I look at this, this is the kind of coin that could go into the hundreds of millions of dollars in market cap. Like I said, it hasn't launched yet. It has not. So keep your eyes out for Burr, the Burr token. It's probably going to be launching in the next 2, 3, 4, or 5 days, somewhere in that ballpark. So just keep your eyes on it. I wanted to make this video just to put it on your radar so you guys could be seeing, what the potential is for this token. Like I said, I don't know what the starting market cap is. I don't know where it's going to be. I don't know how high it can go. But when I look at this and I look at the mechanisms, I really do see this thing going to some crazy astronomical heights just because it's a petrol motion machine. It's a incredibly huge deflationary token, you know, adding to that liquidity, you know, creating a marketing pool. This thing is going to just send. There's really no ways around it, because you're talking at approximately, if there's $1 million in volume, that's approximately $100,000 in buybacks and burns and adding to liquidity. Let that sink in. And we see coins with millions of dollars every day in volume, right? So as the volume is created, that's just people buying, selling, trading, you know, whatever, normal stuff. If this has $1 million a day in volume, that's $100,000 going into the chart that's burning tokens and adding to liquidity. You have no idea how fast this thing will send. So like I said, it probably won't start out, you know, on day one with $1 million in volume, but you know, even, you know, $100,000 a day in volume is still close to $10,000 in buybacks and burns and adding to liquidity. So it's incredible when you start to think about it, when you start to run the numbers through your head, like what will this do to the chart? What will this do for the project? So for me, I'm going to get in early. I'm going to buy a bag and I'm not selling. I'm going to hold, because I just see this thing as a rocket ship, a potential moon mission right here on Burr token. So like I said, you know, it's still very, very early stages. You know, they've just launched. They've got a few followers, haven't really made any posts. So I'm in some private groups and I saw some other people talking about this and I started to research it. I started to dig into it and I am incredibly excited for this launch. And like I said, I don't know exactly when it's going to launch, but I wanted to make sure that my community, my people, anybody watching these videos got to see this video first, so you guys can get in on the ground floor of something potentially amazing. Like I said, I've been in crypto a long time and I've never seen a mechanism quite like this. I've never seen something this aggressive or to this scale, and I really could see this thing just going parabolic. So everybody, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that like and subscribe button, turn on that bell notification. Make sure you follow us on X and go over and join our free Telegram chat. And if you really want to take it to that next level, well, check out our VIP Telegram chat, because they're seeing stuff like the Burr token way before anybody else. We're talking about these things behind the scenes and we're getting in as early as we can. So if you guys don't want to miss out on great opportunities, make sure you check out our VIP Telegram chat via the Patreon link in the description below. So everybody, I hope you have a great day. Get outside, enjoy life, pick up some Burr token when it launches, and I'm pretty sure we'll see you on the moon. Take care, everybody.